Hi, in this video I'm going to show you the Sunglife power adapter for your car. This little lighter adapter charger deal has USB ports, power ports, and an extra secret port on the bottom. And that's what I'm going to talk about in this video today. In this video, I'm talking about the Sunglife power adapter. See, I'm a road warrior. I'm on the road a lot. I need to hook in all my devices, my phones, iPads, including my laptop. Now, I drive a Tacoma. It's got a couple of lighter adapter sockets, a USB port, and all this sort of stuff. But what happens when you need real power hooked into your vehicle? That's a bigger challenge because my laptop, let me show you here. Yeah, that's right. My little MacBook Air requires real power. It can't run off a USB port. So that's why I ordered this thing on Amazon. Now, I'm going to put links below so you can check it out. I've used it quite a bit and I've been very happy with it. So first, a couple of dimensions on this thing. The cord is 34 inches long. So when I plug that into the lighter socket, I can almost reach all the way to the back. So pretty much if you've got any sort of power cord, you can hook it in here. In theory, this thing runs up to 150 watts of total power that I can hook up to either lighting or devices or any combination of the three. Now you can see it's got this blue light here, and when I click it off, it turns off, and when I click it on, listen. Right? Momentarily you hear the fan in this thing. Now I've left this unit in a really hot vehicle. It's about 88 degrees outside, and I turn on my vehicle and the fan comes on and it runs for a few moments because this thing actually delivers quite a bit of power. So that's the one downside in this thing, is that all these higher power units that you plug into your vehicle have a fan. Is it that big a deal? I don't think so, but it's another noise in your vehicle. But with the ability to get a power outlet, that is well worth it to me. Now, you'll notice that you can also get an overload condition on this unit too, if it's too hot or it draws too much power. So I'm going to show you just how much you can hook up to this and what you can do with it. Now, in this unit, I've got, let's see, I've got my laptop power here, so I can actually hook up my laptop here, hook that in, and if I can pull all my cables out, we'll turn on my vehicle, turn on this unit. All right, powers up, and hook in my laptop here in my truck, and voila, hopefully you can see that, it is green. So I'm actually charging and using my laptop inside of my truck. So if I've got a passenger, or maybe I need to stop and pull over, work on my laptop, I don't have enough juice in this thing, it actually has that ability. Now, the big advantage of this is not only do I have power here, but I can plug in my devices. Now, one of the things that's really sweet about this is there are two ports that are marked 2.4, and that is the standard charging power of most USB devices. So most USB devices, you know, they can go low power. The modern iPhones, you can see charging there and hooked up here, hasn't overloaded yet. I'm going to hook up my bigger iPhone here, and this is to the QC3 port. Now the QC3 port, I just recently learned, that's the new quick charge standard, so it has a lot more power that it can deliver to your phone. Now, iPhones, unfortunately, let's see if I hook it up here, check it out, it's charging. So I've got a laptop, two phones hooked up to this thing. If I had my iPad in the truck, I could hook it up here. I've tried it out and it keeps charging there too. Now, the thing about that QC port versus the normal is that QC is Quick Charge 3.0, and it charges phones up a lot faster than the standard port. And this is really advantageous for iPads because iPads, of course, as you know, take a much higher current to get it to charge and kick over. If you have a real weak adapter like this thing that I normally use in my truck, and I hook an iPad up to it, it like kind of trickle charges it, but it's not that effective. I hook this up to the phone and I'm using the GPS and everything, it does okay, but now that I've got this thing, it really packs a wall up, so there's a lot more power that comes out of this unit. Now another downside that I noticed is the USB sockets are tight. When it first comes in, if you're a person that pulls cords by the cord instead of the handle there, you're gonna wreck your cord because the sockets in this are really tight. Now that actually is an advantage to me because when you plug things in, I don't like stuff loose and floppy. So that is an issue, but I noticed after quite a few cycles, oh, there's the fan. So let's listen to it. See, it's not terribly offensive. I mean, it is a little bit of a fan unit, but just to let you know that it does have a fan unit to use the power. Now, I have overloaded this unit before, and I'm going to do that for you now. You can hear the fan running. I'm going to plug in the laptop. Okay, my laptop is charging. So far, so good, right? And now I brought out my desk lamp. Ouch. There you go. Now this desk lamp plus the laptop is too much power for this unit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be crazy here. I'm going to tilt the camera down. And I'm going to plug in, if I can untangle the cord. This is like a total chaos inside my vehicle. I'm going to plug this in. And as soon as I turn on the lamp, it goes into an overload condition. Now you can see that the red indicator here indicates that I've overloaded the unit, which is just fine. I can shut it off, unplug everything, and then hopefully, if it's not too hot, yeah, it tripped the unit. So if you overload the unit, there's a little circuit breaker in there that trips, and when it goes into thermal overload, it stays tripped for a while, so you've got to wait for it to come back on. So I've got to wait for this thing to cool off and untrip. So that's one thing about these units is that if you do overload them, it takes a little bit to recover, so do be mindful of that. Now, one of the nice things is it actually has this lighter adapter pass-through that I first didn't notice, is that I can actually hook this up to my truck, hook the pass-through up to my truck, and actually hook another adapter. So I could literally charge, multiple units, go totally crazy, and have a good time with this. Now, of course, do you want to plug that much in and overload the whole unit? No, you don't want to do that, but it works really well. And let me put my laptop down here. Now, the dimensions of this are pretty good. I mean, it's only like 4.5 to 5 wide. It's square, and it's only about 2 inches deep. So you really do get some good capabilities with the Sunglife 150 watt power adapter. I've used it quite a bit. I seem to enjoy the functionality pretty well. Check it out on Amazon, check out the links. So that's the one thing in a hot car. When you power it up, you got to let that fan run. Don't hook up your office light and your laptop and everything to it, but anything less than a total of 150 watts will get the job done. My name is Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer and professional traveler. Please like and comment on the video, and if you found it useful, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy your travels.